Hello, my name is Weldon, and this is my screencast of CA2 in games programming in second year of games development. Just want to start off here with my main. This is where all my includes are, the IO stream and Twitch, and I have two voids, my intro and front intro. Up to start the main, I'm just declaring a new player, which is in the player class, a game map, print intro, and I have a clear screen method which just basically clears the screen if any unwanted junk or any of the previously printed out stuff would be deleted. Here I have a player 1, create player. This basically gets out the values for name and age. So the player would input their name and their age, and this would be saved into the player 1 create, which I'll come to now in a minute. I basically have this switch statement, which is in a boolean. This switch statement will give the player a menu where they want to move to a specific room where different questions would be asked. Option 2 would be to check their inventory to see how many keys they would have. It takes a max of 4 keys to win the game and to escape. 3 would be to take key when they have one, and 4 is just to quit out of the game at any time when this menu is available. Case 1 would be to gamemap.move. In the main CP, there is a function move, which will bring the player to whatever selected room they wish to go to, and I'll come to that now in a second. Case 2 would be to check their inventory again, check how many keys they have. 4 would be to take the key. Now, I don't have that working at the moment. This game isn't fully 100% operational at the moment, and I had a lot of issues with objects with this key and getting them to interact with each other and to get them all structured and to get them working both perfectly, and I wasn't able to get that done in time. I'll describe that in more detail as I come to it. In the main here, this is just my print intro. This will just come up straight away when the player enters the game. This will just give us some backstory to what the game is, and this is just a nice little head off here that was meant. In the player.h, these are just all the public and private aspects to it. Create player, void, take key, check inventory, and then I have name and age defined in the private as well. So that's how that would be used for the inventory. In the player.gcp, I have name and age set to default straight away. This is the create player void. So here we have a little prompt to get the player to enter the name. So here we have C and name, C and age, and then it will print a little, welcome to the game, whatever the name was, and it will start there. Take key would be to, as I said earlier, it's not finished. I had a lot of problems with initiate key as an object, pass it in here, and then be able to pass it into the backup. I wasn't able to get that working on time. Check inventory here. This works because it's only keys. I didn't see it any relevance to printing out any descriptions of the keys because all I had was keys. So it'll just print out basically the size of the array. So it could be 3 key objects, but it'll just print out 3. So you have 3 objects. I tested this earlier on in the work, but it's not included. I'll continue on now to my map, which is a lot of different functionality, and basically it's the first option on the first switch statement in the main app. The H is very simple. There's only 2 voids, a move and a clear screen. Clear screen is, as I said earlier, just basically clears the screen of any unwanted. Move is here to find the map. Move basically gives the player a C out here will describe all the various options the switch statement gives, and it's prompted in here in CN choice. It's listed from 1 to 6. We'll come finish again. Choice number 1 would be to go to queue room 1, which is general knowledge. Queue room 2 for choice 2 would be sport. 3 is for movies, and 4 is for natural world. Case 5 goes back to the main hall, which would be where you could use keys to exit the game and win. But still not something. Case 6 is to break out of this and to go back into the main switch statement, which is to move, check inventory, take key, and all that stuff I have. here is a clear screen, and then just a simple system CLS with the screen. All these functions here, all these input statements, bring into a room. This is where all they're defined. Room. These are all rooms. These hold all the questions. Main functionality behind the game. Here we have all the rooms in the game where all the questions are stored. Main hall is, again, I didn't get it finished. There's a description, the name of the room, and description at the top. Here I would have had a door that the keys could have been used on to use every key and then to exit the game. So, Q room 1 is general knowledge. Again, you have the small key out, name of the room, and the description. As regards to feedback I got earlier, one was that it was one that you didn't get very many lives, or people having difficulty with questions. So I decided to increase lives by 1, so you get 4 lives instead of just the standard 3. And I also reset the lives after every question is right. So instead of just 3 lives per 10 questions, you now have 4 lives per every question to make the game a little easier for those who are playing it. I also added functionality where it got the question wrong, it would also re-ask the question, so you wouldn't have to just restart the whole thing from scratch, because you need all 10 questions to get the key at the end of it. This is for loops, this will do all of them. The multi-map gets a pair of strings. I just have a little incident here to compare whether the strings are correct, and if they are, the player will add a count to the correct question and reset the lives. If it's wrong, it'll minus the next it'll bring the iterator back onto the re-ask question. And then I just announced it there to try to get a return to the main menu. Here I would have had all 10 questions are correct. We drop the key. I have it here. Yes, to use drop the key, and I would have had like player 1 dot take key. That would have added it to the inventory to use later on. Here again, it's the same thing. It's just for the different categories and genres of questions. Basically, all of these Q room 1, Q room 2 have the same functionality behind them, just different questions, just for the different genres and Q and A behind them. That's all I did with that code. I'll give a quick run through the game. So the game works as in you can navigate the game perfectly. The only thing you can't do is take the keys and basically win the game. Run through. With the name, and this is the switch statement to see what happens. 2 would be to check inventory. You have 0 keys. 3 would be to take keys, but there is no functionality behind that. It's not working at the moment. 4 would be to quit, but I do not really want to quit at the moment. Move brings you into this second switch statement in the map.cpp. So 0 you can exit straight away. 1 would bring you to general knowledge, 2 to sport, 3 to movies, and so on and so on. 5 brings you to the main hall. But because I have nothing in there at the moment, I just decided to leave it. So it'll just bring you back to the main menu. I'll give you a quick run through general knowledge, which is basically the same as the rest of them. Everyone begins with a cap. That's the correct answer. One thing, as I said earlier, the people were having difficulty with the questions, so I decided to add more lives and to recount, re-ask the question. So, like, if you even have a spelling typo, so actually use 2 lives remaining. So get the question right. Again, it asks it again, so we can have a second chance. That's the correct answer. So Vermilion would be a shade of red, but I'm just going to answer blue. So if you can see there that it brings remaining lives back. Oh, it does brings it back up to 1. So if I get it right this time, I know that's the correct answer. If I get that one wrong, it'll bring it back now. So you automatically have 4 lives. It'll go down to 0, but that's because it's set from 3 to 0 rather than 4 to 1. Because I couldn't get that first time either. Again, I could not include any spaces in this one as I looked long and hard on the internet to find if I could include spaces, but that was one of the things that wasn't feedback. White clear that was, spaces could not be included. I tried to fix that, I looked it up, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't find anything that would work 100% solidly all the time, so I decided to just leave it as is, because if I tried to fix it and it wouldn't work, then I'd rather have a working game that's working nearly perfectly than a game that looks good but doesn't work at all. So, no, put that one away. Correct answer. Pass it over to once you reach the end of 10 questions, it'll prompt you that you have completed the quiz, and the quiz master has dropped the keys you can pick up. You hit enter to continue, and there you'll be brought back. So you could either pick up the key, check your inventory, or move or quit. Now, at this stage, I would like to have 3 working so you can pick up the key and check your inventory, and it should be there, but I could not get that working in time, so it's not included at the moment. But the navigation through the rest of the game does work perfectly. Like, you can go back into move, that'll bring you back into the main. Yeah, press 6 will bring you back to that main menu, and if you hit 4 it'll quit back out. The rest of the navigation of the game works 100%, but some of the functionality there doesn't, and of course, since I don't have the key to it, I can actually win the game. But other than that, it works. I had a lot of difficulties getting objects to find and working, and I just couldn't do it at the end. I ran out of time. So yeah. Thanks very much for listening, and bye bye.